Hey yo! Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. I hope all of y'all are having a good Wednesday so far today. Chip of the day today. Pretzel nuggets again. I've been eating pretzel nuggets a lot. I was running low on chips. So I bought chips again recently, but while there were no chips, I've just been eating pretzel nuggets with peanut butter in them. Apparently, the pretzel nuggets with almond butter in them are very good, and I agree. I've had it like once, but that's Dragon's favorite. But hello, Cabal! I hope you're having a good day so far. I know you mentioned earlier that your brain is being a little poo-poo, and I hope that your brain stops. It is less poo-poo in time, hopefully soon. But yeah. Alright, so today's likely gonna be a shorter stream. Just because, one, I started getting really into playing Story of Seasons of Wonderful Life, but more recently, Master Detective Archives Rain Code, which is a mystery game with lots of spoilers. So, like, I don't want to play that on stream. Like, I was just playing it. So, I kind of want to get back to that, but also, I'm very sleppy. I had a long weekend, and then now I'm finally back at work, and I'm sleepy. Hey BP, how's it going? Hello, I hope you're having a good day so far. Whoa. Hey. Ah, hello! But yeah, I do want to play Hotel Dusk today, but not super much of it. I want to get back to other games that I'm playing. So let's get right down to it. Let's get to it. Thank you for the food. I'm having an okay day. Better now that stream has begun at least. I'm glad that my stream can help make your day feel a bit better. Also, it's been really hot lately. Have any of y'all been feeling that? It's so hot. Like, the AC is struggling to keep up at my place. And I have my fan on and everything, but it's still really hot in my room. Sad you have work tomorrow. Aw. Yeah, head pats for BP for having work tomorrow. I wish you luck with work tomorrow, BP. I really do. It's been really hot. Yeah, I saw on the news that, like, there are record-breaking highs all over the world. Which is not... It's not good to see, so let's not think about that right now. Like, damn. I get notifications from my news app, and I want to read the articles, but just seeing the headlines makes me depressed, and I'm just like... Why the world gotta be like this? Why? Thank you for that, Pat too, Cabal. Thank you, I appreciate it. But let's think about happy things, which includes Kyle Hyde. Kyle Hyde is a very happy thing. Let's see, so... Let me get the game booted out. Also, Story of Seasons. I mentioned on my Twitter post for going live that my nubs are aching because I played Story of Seasons A Wonderful Life remake for like 5 hours straight one night, and then that made my thumbs start aching again. I was stupid. But I just couldn't stop playing it. I just couldn't stop. That was like on Monday. And I've been trying to rest them a little bit. Like, I've been playing Master Detective Archives, which is part visual novel. So it requires less use of your fingers because you can just put it on auto play, and it'll like go through the dialogue for you. So that's very nice. That's very helpful. I can't really auto-play Story of Seasons, so I've put that aside for now. Alright, I got last window up. Let's see this. Yes. Also, if y'all... I don't know if y'all gotten anything on the Steam sale recently. Steam has a lot of games on sale, but I got the .hack game that has like 3 games in it. .hack//GU last recode. It's on sale for 85% off. It used to be $50, now it's $7? So I got that because I was like, I've been wanting to play these games for a while, and holy shit, that's really cheap. So I got that, and then I also got Melon Journey. The newer game, Melon Journey. Because I think we played the original RPG Maker game on stream. So I got the newer one. You know, helping small developers and everything. So I'll probably play them eventually. Very nice, yeah! It's been very nice. So, and then also Draken, like, bought some games, so I should be able to play whatever she has now. She bought, if you've heard about that, the dating sim Potionomics. Potionomics is like you run a potion store or something, and then it also has dating sim aspects, and it's developed, well, it's published by the same company that publishes Story of Seasons and Rune Factory. So I've heard good things about that game. Hey Bebop, how's it going? I tried playing the first game in the GU trilogy and it made me cringe so hard I had to stop playing. Oh no. Are the other games like that too? I want to at least experience them because I've heard so much about them in like niche circles. But hopefully the other 2 in the pack are good. At least I only had to pay like $7.50 for it. Like I imagine if I spent like $60 on those 3 games and one of them was cringe, I would feel very sad. I would feel very sad. $20 gone. I got Devil May Cry 5 and Guilty Gear XX A-Core Plus. Nice! I hope that you enjoy them. I forget which Devil May Cry Germa was playing, but Germa was playing one of the remasters that's on Steam, and apparently, just a heads up, apparently one of the remasters, whichever one he was playing, has a bug where it will get really, really loud for like just randomly. It doesn't happen very often, but it's known to happen, and it happened on Germa's stream, where like it'll explode. It's super loud, like it's really bad for your eardrums, and it totally ignores whatever volume settings you have in the game, and I think maybe in the system too. Very bad bug. So just a heads up, that might happen. Like double check if there's like a fix for it. It's just like super anime. If you don't mind that, it's probably fine. Oh yeah, if I go in with the expectation, that this game is gonna be super anime, I can like, also it depends on what mood I'm in. I can like hold my personal opinion back. Like if I go in with the right expectations, I can enjoy a super anime game, as long as it's not like trashy super anime like Order Emo or something, Sword Art Online, that kind of shit. Like I can't sit through Sword Art Online or Order Emo. But I can sit through what's that one anime where they like fight each other with their boobs and butts? Keijo. I love Keijo because it doesn't take itself seriously, and it's just batshit, like, all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, adds a little spice to your DMC playthrough. You never know when it's gonna happen. You could lose your hearing, you know. Like, damn, that just gives me such a thrill. It looks like for the HD collection on 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you should be safe with 5 then. That's good. You have 3 on the Switch. Okay, hopefully it's not that bug doesn't exist on the Switch. Hopefully the Switch prevents games from like overriding those kinds of settings. Yeah, Keijo. I absolutely love Keijo because I can turn my brain off and just be like, holy shit, she did what? Like, damn, that girl's ass. Just like hit that girl's boobs. And they play it like a super intense sports anime. They play it like one. It doesn't from my experience. Okay, that's good. That's very good. You got the good version. But yeah, so those were the games that I got on sale. I was looking at some other stuff, but like, I don't know, as I've gotten older, I can buy more stuff on my own, but also like, I've come to learn that I am not going to play like 70% of what I buy. So now I don't want to buy as much anymore. Because I'm like, I already have all of these fucking games. Why do I want to buy these games that I'm just not going to play? But I still buy games and I still don't play them. It's just that less now. It's just less. It happens less now. It is super serious. Thank you very much. It is. Very serious. I skipped all of Nami's sad heart events by proposing to her before they could happen, by the way. AWL fucks? Wait, she has sad heart events? I've only seen, I'm trying to proc her 4 heart event. It's the one where she's in the bar. And I was following a Fogu guide, but it didn't specify what time you had to be there. But apparently you have to be there at a certain time. So I kept going there at like fucking 12 p.m. And she wasn't there. But apparently she only goes there at like 7 p.m. But by then I'm like going to bed in the game. Yeah, after 7 p.m. Because like in the game, I go back home. I re-milk my cow at 6 p.m. I water my plants and stuff like that. And then I'm like, okay, it's 8 p.m. Let's go to bed. I don't even like go back into town. I'm an old man. I'm an old man and I'm only in my 20s in the game. All of hers are sad? I know that so, yeah, her first one, yeah, the first 2 were like really weird because the first one, she runs into you and then she kind of just walks off, right? She says something, I forget, and then she walks off. Second one, she comes to your farm and she just kind of wants to hang out, you know, but she doesn't want you to interact with her. So she's like, is it okay if I just like hang out? And you're like, okay. And then she just looks at your plants and looks at your cows and then leaves. She's like, you're a good person. And I'm like, what do you mean? But I really want to see all of the guys' heart events. Because I never played the girl version of the game. And also Gordy, I love awkward guys in these kinds of games. So Gordy and Matthew, I want to see their heart events, but you can't see their 6+ heart events until autumn. Yeah, Gordy's just fucking punching metal. Like, I forget who Gordy was. I forgot who he was. I'm like, is this like a totally new character? Did they just add this new character? But then I looked him up. He used to be Cody, and I was just like, oh, okay, damn, he got a glow up. Damn. Like, okay. But yeah, he's very nice. Matthew's also like very strange because honestly, he's kind of like me and very socially awkward and also doesn't know how to fucking talk to people. I identify with him. But then Molly's also very cute. I remember I went after Molly in my original file because she's very, very cute. I like characters that are just like a ray of sunshine. I either like when characters are super fucking emo or when they're a little ray of sunshine. No in between. It has to be them. It has to be those two. But yeah, I'm looking forward to making progress. I'm in fall right now, and I'm holding off on proposing to someone, even though all of the girls, it's so easy to get people to 10 hearts in this game. Because you can give them, like, I forget if this was true in the original, you can give them 2 gifts a day, every day, and if you do that, you can, like, oh, what was that fucking noise I just made? You can, like, get them the 10 hearts by summer. So I'm just like, oh, I guess I have no reason to talk to you anymore. You can't get used to her name being Molly? I'm kind of used to it, but yeah, I kind of miss Muffy, but I get why they changed it. Isn't Muffy, like, suggestive of, like, a bad word? Like, no, it isn't, right? No, Muffy is a legit name. Crap. Hey, Graj, how's it going? Like someone's muff, right? Is that? Thank you for the fart, Graj. Yeah, female pubic hair, female genitals, like muffin. Yeah, I kind of got that feeling. How's everyone? I'm doing well. I'm a little bit tired. My thumbs are aching because I am stupid and I didn't take care of my hands. I played fucking Story of Seasons for 5 hours straight. But I'm doing pretty okay other than that. Also, I'm a little bit sweaty. It's so fucking hot lately. Sweaty Fronge. Well, sweat. How are you doing, Graj? I've just eaten food. Ooh, what did you eat? What I ate for dinner was leftovers of a croque monsieur that I got from a French place that I went to on Monday. I like croque monsieurs, but Dragon was making jokes about, like, sending pictures to Koro about the French food I was eating, but I was like, Koro would hate the stuff I was eating because Koro doesn't really like melted cheese. Koro does not like cheese, for the most part. So they would have been like, what is this blasphemy? I'm super, super happy right now. Everything is fine. Just started bookshop work for the summer. Nice! You worked at the bookshop last year too, right? I remember you had, like, some kind of job that was like a temporary thing. But I'm glad that things are going well for you. That's great. Well, yeah, a croque monsieur is... I love getting this because it has everything I like. I summer work there. Nice. I hope you get some good money so you can buy things. A croque monsieur is a hot sandwich made with ham and cheese, and it has cream on the top. So it's basically like a really fucking fancy ham and cheese sandwich, like very creamy on top. And I love creamy things. Yeah, those school books have to be sold and bought. Oh yeah, true. People do buy a lot of school books, like, in the summer and some in the winter, but it's mostly, probably in the summer, because year-long schools do that. For college, you gotta buy in summer and winter. And, Draken got a croque madame, which is basically a croque monsieur with an egg on it. Very good. Apparently there's a thing called Toast Hawaii. Toast Hawaii, or Hawaiian toast, is an open sandwich consisting of a slice of toast with ham and cheese, a maraschino cherry in the middle of a pineapple sliced and broiled. Ooh, that sounds good. I kind of want, like, a ham and cheese and pineapple sandwich. Diz cooked some potatoes, carrots, onions, and bell pepper with some black beans, white rice. Ooh, that sounds good! It sounds like it has a lot of nutrients. A huge shit for a Monte Cristo doodle? I remember someone mentioned a Monte Cristo during the stream one time. Monte Cristo. So it is ham, turkey, and Swiss cheese. Ooh, so it has more of a Swissy taste. It's dipped into an egg batter or custard. Ooh! Pan-fried or deep-fried until golden. Ooh! Holy shit. I haven't had a Monte Cristo yet, but I want one. Fucking fried sandwich. With an egg batter. Oh. Ooh, in the South United States, it also includes a crunchy breading, such as crushed cornflakes. Ooh, crunchy. Crunchy. Ooh. So it's kind of like French toast with a turkey and Swiss sandwich. Well, it has ham in it too. Kind of like a French toast, right? But I assume not sweet? Or can it be sweet? Deep frying Monte Cristos in a hotel room. Yeah, we can try it all out when we meet up. I don't know how good they would be in. Yeah. It's a deep fried ham and cheese sandwich, basically. Yeah, that sounds great. I want that crunchy outside. Ooh. Oh, can you put like jam on it? That looks so bad for you, but that's like the best stuff. God, want it so bad. Same. I'm looking at pictures of it right now. It looks so good. Spicy pepper jam. I don't think I've had that before. I don't think I've ever had a spicy pepper jam. I've only had sweet jam before. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Scotch bonnet jam is excellent? What's that? Scotch bonnet chili jam. Huh. You know, like, it's interesting when people make things that aren't usually spicy. Like jam. Or like alcoholic drinks. Because, like, one of my friends let me try a drink once. And it was spicy. I didn't like it. But it was an experience. Yeah, hello receptionist, don't mind us taking this deep fryer from Target to our room. Just a portable deep fryer. Can you actually get a deep fryer from Target? Is that actually possible? You can? Holy shit! Can I just get a deep fryer and like deep fry all the things I want now? Electric deep fryers. Oh, I see. It doesn't use like gas or anything. There's air fryers and deep fryers. Oh, Target. I have to work on like the Target site sometimes. I don't work for Target, but the Target site is such a pain in the ass to work with. I've come to learn I have to work on a bunch of like storefront sites, and I've come to learn that stores don't know how to fucking code their sites sometimes. Some of them are stuck in the fucking 2000s, bro. The internet is fucking chaos. Anyway, let's see. Can confirm. Have you worked on a website before, Bebop? I've worked on my own website, like for like clubs and stuff like that. And it's easy to keep the code quality up when you're working on a single page or a handful of pages. But when you start making it more complex, it's just like people just stop caring. Our old website was chaos before we transferred to Shopify. Oof. That makes sense. Yeah, I saw that y'all use Shopify and I was like, good. It must make it so much easier. Now it's still chaos, but it's a modern chaos. It's a modern chaos. Yeah, I don't know how some storefronts do it. Like, when I worked more on, like, the web application front, I still work on, like, the front end, but it's not actually building web applications. It was so nice to see, like, the well-coded parts of our code. And I knew exactly who the people were that coded that, because they were the only ones who cared about their code quality. And then there were others who were just like, okay, fuck it, we'll just copy and paste this code from here, and then code is just copied and pasted in 5 different places, and if you want to make a change in one place, you have to make a change in 4 other places. And sometimes it won't actually work in all those places. Okay, I think we started a new chapter recently in this game. Return to story. Let's get back to Kyle Hyde. Oh shit, now there's two tracks of music going on. Okay. What's the Versus logo next to your name? I think that has to do with, what was it? The Street Fighter 6 tournament. Yeah. I think, like, if you watched a stream that was streaming Street Fighter 6 during, like, I guess the day it came out, or around that time, you got that badge. I think someone told me about that, like, a few days after. Alright, so let's try to remember what was happening. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Okay, that's notes. Summary. Oh, it's December 21st in the game. Okay, so I think we're on chapter 4. Okay, so apparently, yeah, I remember we had a talk with Rex. He was talking about how Marie is suspected of insurance fraud, and our dad has something to do with this hotel 25 years ago and the Scarlet Star. Honestly, I don't care about Marie and her insurance fraud. I don't care. I want to learn more about Kyle's past. I don't want to learn about freaking Marie. I thought we were done with her. Huh? Oh, hey, it's Margaret. Hey, Margaret. Hey, what's up, girl? Oh, God. I just remembered something from... So I went to a family event yesterday, and I told them that my new name that I wanted to be called, but since that name is like kind of gender neutral in Vietnamese, I chose a more Vietnamese name. I didn't have to tell them about me being trans. I am working on that. It's very scary. But I also told them about how I've been learning Vietnamese, so they were all like, oh yeah, what does this mean? What does this mean? And then some of my cousins, one of them is very suggestive. She likes just saying wild shit, and she says, hey, what does this mean? Blah, 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 blah. And then the people around me were like, what? And then I'm like, wait, what did she say? And she said, do you have any pornos? In Vietnamese. She was like, and then she asked my mom, like, did you star in any pornos? And then my mom was like, yeah, I starred in 3 because I got 3 kids. All 3 were shot in the different times. I'm just like, what the fuck is my family saying? They say it's family, man. Oh my god. I don't know how to react to my family sometimes. So I was like trying to talk to them and stuff, and my voice kept cracking because my voice has been changing. And I was just like, oh, please don't notice it, that my voice is like cracking like a fucking 12-year-old boy. Also, hey, Oppa, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I wishing you the best for this Wednesday. Yeah, I fit right in. Honestly, so I grew up giving off the image to my fam. Oh my god, what is happening? I just looked behind me. To my fan. I need to turn up the fan, actually. It's so hot. I need to take off my pants, too. Alright. Better. But, so they don't think I've just reacted to those jokes growing up because they made those jokes to me for a while. As like, ew, no! Like, you know, like innocent little girl or something. But then I started playing along with their dirty jokes. And, and one time, what was it? So there was this whole thing where there's like meat at the table, and one of my cousins, the sister to the one who says wild shit, she says less wild shit, but she still says wild shit. My mom and my sister and me were there with my cousin, and my cousin was like, "Oh look at the meat! It's so good." And then my sister went off to, or like, my mom left, and then my sister was gonna get more meat. And then, my cousin was like, "Yeah, you better go get some meat for your mom." And she started winking. And I was like, "Wait, are you talking about meat like in a dirty way? Like, are you talking about like give the meat to her? Give the meat to my mom? And she was like, "What? No, I was just saying that you should like get meat for your mom, but actually Helena, that's my sister's name. My sister will eat all the meat herself. She'll get it saying it's for my mom, but instead eat the meat herself." So she was making that kind of joke, but I just immediately thought that was a dirty joke that she was making because she always makes dirty jokes. So she was like, "What are you saying, Doodle? You got your mind in the gutter." And I'm like, "It's because you always make dirty jokes." I'm just lurking. Thank you for the well wishes. I hope the best for you too. I hope you've been having a good lurk, and thank you. Hey yo, yeah, that family member sounds unhinged. Honestly, the two of them are both unhinged, but it's them. So one of them is called Kim, and the other one is called Juan. Kim is the one that's super unhinged. She smacks her ass and makes moaning sounds in front of people, and she has 2 kids. And her two girls are both like, "Mom!" whenever she does that in front of other people. She's like, "Oh, oh," and like her husband's there too, and everyone's like, "What? Your wife is just off the walls. Like, what the fuck is she doing?" Named after a goated MCR song? Wait, what? Kim or Juan? Kim Juan. Juan Kim. But yeah, Kim's the one that's like, "Wait, why your wife like that?" Yeah, she's the one that grabbed my hand on New Year's. Oh, Helena. Yeah. I don't know any MCR songs other than probably like 1 or 2. But this Kim also will make me touch parts of her. She'll just grab my hand and like put it on a part of her body, like her boobs or something. And I'll be like, "What the fuck?" Ah! Ah! And I'm like, "Girl, you're 40! What are you doing?" It's so weird. My family is weird. This is why I always like get nervous whenever I go to a family party, because it's either that or like I talk to my old aunties and they're just like, I don't know. They say old people shit. They say old people immigrant shit. Like it's just, I'm not on the same wavelength as them. I'm not on the same wavelength, right? Like I get so used to talking to like y'all, to you guys, to Draken, to like my friends my age, and like I just have to deal with all these people. That's sexual harassment? Yeah, it is, it is. But everyone's just like, okay with it. I'd be fucking nervous too, yeah. Part of me is glad I have basically 2 family members. If only it was that easy, if only. I'm glad that I don't have to interact with my dad's side of the family, because we're kind of like, not really estranged, but like, it's complicated. But dad's not in the picture anymore, so like, we don't interact with his family. But like my mom, we're still very close, so I have to deal with, my mom is the 10th child. So that we just got a bunch of family based on like, I think there's like 12 children, 12 or 13. Like half of them are dead. But that's still like 7 people, 7 aunts and uncles and stuff. And all of their children, and then their children's children, and then also family friends. So whenever we go to like parties, just a shit ton of people. I essentially have my mom and dad and cut contact with most other relatives. Aside from that, I have my found family. Yeah, and it's the same with like Draken too. Draken has a very small family that she basically just like interacts with her immediate family and like her mom's boyfriend or something. Just started thinking, they didn't ask you why you changed your name? Oh, we just said that was because I wanted a more Vietnamese name. Because my original name is very white. And so I chose a name that was more Vietnamese, and that's just what we said as the explanation. And they were like, some of them were like, okay. Others were like, who are more conservative, they're like, I like that. Yes, choose a Vietnamese name. I don't talk to family members or show up to many events. Yeah, that was how I was for a while, but my mom really... My mom's like one of those people that really values family and upholds those values of like family's number one. She doesn't try to push it onto me, but it is her own beliefs, and I want to live up to them to a certain extent. Obviously, if my family treats me like shit, I'm not gonna like want to talk to them, but I will try my best to put up with it to try and be on good terms with them. But we'll see what happens when I eventually come out. We'll see. Some of them are very conservative. A lot of my family is like, my cousins are younger and they should be more okay with it, but I don't know about the older ones. They're like up there, like 60s, 70s. I went meta on their asses, like with choosing a more Vietnamese name. Yeah, but it's just very nerve-wracking. At least I have like the cousins, and now I have like second cousins because my cousins had kids, and one of them is 10 now. Oh my god! Like I saw her yesterday, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm 10." And I'm like, oh my god. This girl, she plays Miku game. She plays Project Sekai. She browses TikTok. She like knows anime shit. Because we were watching anime with my cousin yesterday. Just to like hide out from the adults. And I was just like, I remember when I was your age. I remember when I was 10 or 8 or something. That's like the age where you start experiencing a lot of different stuff. I remember I was reading fan fiction when I was 12. Just get a remote control car with a tablet on it and have your 3D model on there. Tell them that's the new you? What? I'll have this 3D model? Hey guys, I'm a frog now. You okay with that? Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Look at my ass. Whoa. Look at my fucking ass. It doesn't, there's no ass right now. Ass. Hey everyone, I have a fat ass now. I don't have a flat ass anymore. I have a fat ass now. I like how I have a button on my stream deck now for my ass, and it's just called ass. Free the ass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Free the ass, free the ass. Love his ass. Yeah, free ass. Generosity at its peak. Y'all didn't have to spend points on that. Oh yeah, speaking of redeems, the Happy Kyle redeem has a new picture that can show up. I think I set it up right. I set it up since someone suggested it last time we were playing this game. But now there are 2 versions of Happy Kyle that can show up. Yeah, free ass during Pride Month 2? God, I can't believe Pride Month went by so quickly. It's already the 5th? Yeah, look at that one! Look at him! Oh my god, he's so cute! He's... Oh, Kyle. I love you. Good morning, Mrs. Patrice. You got it first try? Yeah, it's like a 50% chance of either Kyle. I was thinking of having a grumpy Kyle too, and having that being like a really low chance of showing up. But I was like, you know, it's a happy Kyle. Why would you want to be rewarded with a grumpy Kyle? Like, it's the happy Kyle redeem. Have you been out? Yeah, I just went for a short stroll. Really, is that so? I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to thank you again for settling your rent. It may not have been as prompt as desired, but at least I got the money in full. If only some of the others could follow your example and do the same. Miss Rivet in 206, for example. She called to ask if I would wait a little longer. And Mr. Wolf, well, he's performed his usual disappearing act. I mean, this is the busiest I've ever been since coming here. And having unreliable tenants is a burden I'd rather not have to bear. You thought right, Fronge? Hell yeah. We only want the happy Kyle, not the disgusted Kyle. But maybe that could be a separate redeem, all of his, like, disgusted faces. Yeah, I imagine it's a pain. It certainly is, Mr. Hyde. Oh, by the way, there's something I have to mention. What is it? Before we vacate the building, we'll be cutting the power to rooms that aren't in use. The 4th floor is scheduled first. It will have no power as of the 25th. The power to the hallway will be off too, and I'd like you to refrain from going there. Mrs. Patrice, can I ask you something? Why is she telling us this? Like, why would we go to the 4th floor? The 4th floor is the floor with, like, the abandoned hotel stuff that we set the alarm off for before. That depends. What's it about? Would it be possible to see the rooms up there before the power is cut off? And why would you want to do that, Mr. Hyde? Do you have a valid reason? Not really, just wanted to satisfy my curiosity. There really is nothing of interest up there. It was never renovated like the other floors, so it's just as it used to be. I imagine that by now the rooms are literally covered in dust as well. Surely there's no reason why you need to go and see those rooms. Actually, I've been wanting to take a look around up there since moving in. When I heard we'd all be moving out, I just thought this would be my last chance. I know it must sound strange, but I'd really like to take a look around. Would you make an exception just this once? I'm sorry, she's just gonna keep on rebuffing us. I'm sorry, Mr. Hyde, that area is off limits for a reason. It's in a state of disrepair, and if an accident were to befall you, I'd be responsible. Don't cause any unnecessary trouble for me. I have enough to deal with as it is. Yes, of course you do. In fact, I'd be grateful if you could avoid mentioning this again. Yeah, she's just like, he keeps asking her about some shit regarding like the 4th floor or like the past of the apartments, and she's always like, please don't ask me again. And then he asks her again, and she's like, please don't ask me again or I'll really get mad. That's one of the reasons the fire door was installed. Actually, I've been told rather specifically to leave that floor untouched. The new owners were quite clear about their wishes. Oh yeah, who's owning that? Why would you want to see those rooms at all? Okay, point taken. Just keeping them off limits takes more effort than you may think. It would have been far more practical to have converted them along with the rest. Oh yeah, why couldn't they convert them? They could just rent them out to people. Yeah, I hope y'all have been having a good Wednesday so far. Fronge has been so busy lately. So much stuff has been happening. Family wants to see me. Friends want to see me. Gotta get stuff squared off for work. Like, my work requires us to write self-evaluations. So basically, every 2 quarters, so that's like every half year or so, my work is just like, okay, mid-year review. What are the key results you've delivered? What are your strengths? What are the places that you could be developing? And what support do you need? And you have to like ask your coworkers and bosses and stuff to give you feedback on like your work this past half year. And I'm just like, I hate writing. So there's a reason I went into coding, because I take forever to write anything. Because one, I'm hard on myself, so I want to be sure to write something that I think is good enough. And two, I get distracted easily. I get distracted, like, when I see something that, okay, I don't want to do this. Let's put this off until the last minute. Or like, I make very slow progress toward it. So I'm like, okay, this is when I'll do this part. I'll draft it. And then this is when I'll do this part. All up until the last second. Definitely trying to. Brain is just blank right now. Yeah, that's just how it be sometimes. I really hope that your brain stops being a little poo-poo head. I just write some bullshit for my quarterly reviews. Literally putting memes in there. That's a power move, honestly. Do they like the memes? Don't know. I don't think anyone actually reads our reviews. Welp. Yeah, that, like, I wish that no one actually read my reviews, because apparently, where I am, it's like, it's kind of like for reviews, they grade you based on a scale. They say that you perform excellently, or that you perform, I forget what the scale is, but it's kind of like, oh, you, like, fell very short, you only fell a little bit short, you were okay, or you were outstanding. Like, you were good or you were outstanding. And only a certain number of people in the department can get outstanding, so it's basically a competition between you and your coworkers of the same level to get the best scores. And like, if you fall too far down, you're at risk of, like, I don't know, I heard online, like, you can get like cut off or something, laid off, I don't know. And it's based on people's feedback of you, what you write about yourself, like how do you like, how do you back up your work? Say that you're a valuable member of the team, and what your manager says about you, because your manager is the one who basically fights with other people's managers on like which subordinates of them were the best. And I don't care about being the best. I just don't want to get laid off. So I try my best to at least say like certain things. Thankfully, my job isn't hard, so I can say that at least performed well. I think I could improve on my equestrian proficiency. I tried bribing a horse with carrots, but he still wouldn't cooperate with steeplechases. Oh, I wish. But yeah, it's nerve-wracking because people, like, your manager reads it and shit like that, and then like you do a self-evaluation, and then your manager gives an evaluation of you too, based on what other people say about you and shit like that. But like, even if I'm not the most like top performing person, because fuck those try-hard people. Like, what the fuck? I don't know why they care about this so much, but as long as I get my job done, that should be enough. Like, I don't know. I don't know why people care about their company so much. Why is it? What kind of person is the new owner? Without divulging any particulars, let me tell you this. They weren't only interested in the building, but in the land as well. Can you tell me who bought it? For obvious reasons, I can't reveal the person's name, but why are you so keen to know about them, Mr. Hyde? I've been thinking about the whole thing. Why is it so important to you? The new owner asked you to leave the 4th floor as it is, but if they're only going to tear the place down anyway, well, something didn't feel right about that, so I was curious. I see. It may be strange, but it's entirely up to them what they do with the property. Yeah, like, she shouldn't be so worried about it. Corporate mind games, basically. Hey, LMAO, that's me. I'm try-hard people. The real answer for me, at least, it gets you on a lot of people's good side. Honestly, I'm a try-hard as well, but I'm not so try-hard that... So I'm basically, I'm code try-hard in that, like, I get my work done very efficiently, but I'm not social. I'm not very social, because there are some software developers who are like, hey, look at this, let's do a hackathon. Hey, look at this, let's look at this new framework. Look at this new framework for JavaScript. Let's try and see how we can implement this in our workspace. Let's do a whole like hackathon to see like how easy it is to use this new framework, because that actually happened. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm also not management try hard, because I'm not there making the presentations, and I'm not there like being a PM pushing people to like make our revenue graph like 1% higher for June or some shit. They want loyal employees, which has drastically become a lot harder to find because of how shipboard corporations have become. Yeah, also work from home stuff. It makes it a lot easier to just kind of log off for the day. Doodle owning up to being codependent. Yeah, I make sure to do my work. I make sure to reach my goals and stuff, and maybe even go a bit farther than that, but I try not to do more than that. Otherwise, I'll just get really tired. Okay, same, LMAO. I've built my own little quarter, no one fucks with me. Fronge just like me for real. Yeah, for real, like, once you show that you can, like, reach the goals, and, like, you know what you're doing, and you know how to, like, coordinate inter-team dependencies and stuff like that, people just kind of let you do your own thing. They're like, oh, okay, Doodle can handle this. Like, I don't really need to worry about what they're doing. And so then you can just kind of like, I don't know, do whatever, as long as you get your job done. Would Kyle be a Fronge stan? Absolutely not. He would not. Well, he does like Pinky Rabbit, so if Kyle discovered me when he was a kid and into cute things, maybe. Or like a teenager. But I don't know. Probably not. Also, hey Draken, how's it going? Bebop like me for real. Having our own little corner, work from home. We can fuck around and like play a game or something like that. But as long as we get our work done, we can play a game and work at the same time. Happy Kyle! That was the old Kyle. Why was the 4th floor not converted? I simply couldn't afford it. After my husband passed away, I was left to fend for myself. I had to use all the money that had been left to me to buy this place. There simply wasn't enough to convert each and every room. If the truth be known, times were very tough here at the beginning. I apologize for taking up so much of your time with our chat, Mr. Hyde. I'll be on my way now. Mags returns to her room. So the 4th floor is just as it was 13 years ago. Oh? Who's that? Oh, hey, Dylan. I love his little stance. But yeah, though I imagine you're more try-hard, Bebop, because I do not work... Well, you work hourly, but I do not work overtime. I sometimes work past my hourly time, but not nearly as much as you do. You know I had to do it to him. Even though he's just like an anxious, like, sweet handyman. I don't know why he, like, he's standing like that. I think he's, like, trying to hide his hand or something. It's going bad internet, so this is all the engagement you're getting out of me. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Draken, even despite the bad internet. Oh, it's you. Can I ask you something? You better not be wasting my time. Yeah, sort of like a withdrawn, closed-off stance. He's not, like, coming up to you, like, all open, like, his hands up and stuff. He's not like, hey, dude. You want to see what's up on the 4th floor, right? I can show you. But you've got to promise me you won't breathe a word of it to Mrs. Patrice. Were you eavesdropping just now? Hey, Dylan! I wasn't eavesdropping, I just happened to overhear your conversation. Anyway, if you really want to take a look around up on the 4th floor, I can open the fire door for you and let you in. On one condition, though. What's the catch? I want to hear about that guy. Could you be a little more specific? Rex Foster. I want you to tell me about him. And I thought I was the curious type. I'm not an information service, you know. Why do you want to know about him? Why? Because I'm curious, that's all. Hey, same thing as Kyle. He's just like, I'm curious, tell me about him. He's been snooping around here for 2 or 3 days now. He even asked me for some information about a 2nd floor resident. Dylan! I thought I warned you to steer clear of him. He's bad news. Dylan's like a curious little guy. He's not gonna listen to you. But Mr. Hyde, if he's such bad news, why'd you speak with him in the lobby last night? How'd he... Is Dylan just like peeking around corners? He's just like hiding out, listening to people? So you were listening in then too, were you? No, I was just in the right place at the right time. Dude, you were listening in! Yeah, Dylan is sus. He's like, nah, I just happened to be here. And listen in on you. I was coming down the stairs and heard voices in the lobby. So you managed to discover that he's an insurance investigator then. What if I did? And you also figured out that he's been targeting a woman living here. Maybe. You don't have to cover it up. I know what's going on. It's Marie from 206. That's who he's after. I'm right, aren't I? You can tell me. Oh, what should we say here? Dylan, look. I suppose you overheard that too? Yeah, kind of. His fucking face! He looks so content with himself. Do you think this is some kind of game? Yes, this is a video game. I thought so. Looks like I was right on the money this time. Stop jumping to conclusions. Take it easy. There's no need to get worked up or anything. I'm getting a little tired of your bull, Dylan. Speaking to you is just a waste of my time and energy. That's a little strong, Mr. Hyde. He looks so sad. I'm out of here. Did we make the wrong decision by letting him know? Hang on, what was up with Dylan just now? Why is Dylan so interested in Marie? Yeah, why is he? Oh, do we need to go back and... Oh, it's a new question, I see. Hey Dylan, we're back. Got a moment? What can I do for you? Oh, you got the hots for Marie or something? Well, I wanted to make sure. You know, check if my assumptions were correct. And what exactly are your assumptions? For one, that Marie isn't the person everyone thinks she is. There's something you should know, Mr. Hyde. I knew Marie before she moved in here. Oh, does he know how she used to be? That's why I'm curious about her activities. Oh? Is Marie sus now too? How'd you know her before moving in here? It's like this. When her husband was still alive, I did some repair work on the water pipes in the house they used to live in. Seems she doesn't remember me at all, though. My suspicions were raised even way back then. I had a strange feeling about her. What do you mean? You see, she and her husband had a really bad relationship. When I was fixing the pipes, they were quarreling almost all the time. Then 6 months later, her husband winds up dead. Oh, so they fought. That's about the time the insurance company began to look into her. I'm always afraid to say it, but I think that Marie may have had her husband murdered to claim the insurance money. So that's what you've been thinking about. Yeah. You seem to be the kind of guy who likes to unravel mysteries. Do I? That explains why you were excited when you discovered I was a detective. Then when you got wind of Marie's husband dying, you jumped to the conclusion that she must have murdered him in order to claim the insurance money. It's true, I love this kind of thing. You have to admit, it's fun to uncover a secret about somebody. He kind of treats it like a game. If you come with me, Mr. Hyde, I'll let you take a look around the 4th floor. If you're serious about wanting to check out those rooms, meet me up there at 4 this afternoon. Okay, I got things to do. Bye, Dylan! You little curious little fucker. Big ass. That guy has some serious problems, but I don't want to miss this chance. Gotta get myself up to the 4th floor by 4. 4 at 4. Oh, who's that? Someone's calling us. Remember when pagers were a thing? I don't. Did anyone here use a pager? So a pager is basically like an alert thing, right? It just says, "Hey, I want to call you right now, so go get your phone." The light on my answer phone is lit. Someone left a voice message. I don't either. Yeah, what was a... Let me see. What was a pager used for? So a pager, also known as a beeper or a bleeper, is a wireless telecommunications device that receives and displays alphanumeric or voice messages. Huh. So it was like for tiny messages, basically? So it would broadcast very simple messages, it seems like short messages. So it was probably, you couldn't use it as a phone, and you couldn't use it to, like, I guess it's very short texts. I hear a man's voice on the tape. I don't recognize him. If you wish to accept my order, then respond in kind. Oh god, that's suspicious. Who is this guy? Put a penny in the envelope, and leave it in the mailbox for room 404. When I receive your response, I'll send further information about the item and the client. Huh? We don't have pennies! So now I'm supposed to reply to that order sheet? Who sent the damn thing anyway? I really gotta figure that out. There goes my pager again. I get the message, Rachel. I'll give you a call. Aw, he's smiling. Oh, I forgot. I didn't notice. She's wearing a little bow. That's very cute. Little Rachel bow. Stretch. Oh. Red Crown, how may I help you? Rachel, it's me. Something up? I got some additional info on Rex Foster that I thought you'd like to hear. I also uncovered something about Hotel Cape West. Were you being a little shrimp? No, I was just like slightly shrimping. I wasn't, I was sitting up straight but kind of hunched. But yeah, being a little shrimp. I've been sitting down too much. I need to stand up more because, like, it makes my shoulder blades ache. Good work. What's the dirt on Rex? I've made some calls and it seems his reputation precedes him. He's definitely freelance. Plus, I found out he's contracted on a commission basis. Commission basis? Yes. Seems he makes all his money doing this kind of work. The rumors about him getting brought in to investigate insurance claims and the insurers ending up not having to issue payout to the policyholders are also true. Guess the insurance companies must love the guy then. From their point of view, he represents a very valuable commodity. Paying him for his services costs them far less than settling the policy payouts. That makes sense. Hey, Kyle? Is Rex after someone in the building? Seems to be. Do you know anything about them? It's a woman on the same floor as me, going by the name Marie Rivet. Marie? So it's a woman he's after. Yeah, 30-something widow who moved here about half a year ago. So, are you close to her? Not really, I've hardly even spoken to her until now. I did have a chat with her about Rex Foster, though. Him hanging around all the time has really put her on edge. Seems strange you're having these kinds of discussions with people you hardly know. Trust me, I never planned on getting involved. It just kind of happened. That's kind of just what happens around Kyle Hyde. He just kind of gets involved and stuff. Guess you know what you're doing. Can't say I trust her, though. Right. Okay, tell me what you dug up about Hotel Cape West. Hotel Cape West was constructed in 1950 and eventually closed down 13 years ago in 1967. The owner of the hotel at the time was a guy called Michael McGrath. Then, on the final day before the hotel closed down, a party was held by the owner. It was during this party that something terrible happened. Somebody was murdered. What do you know about the murder? The victim was Kathy McGrath, the owner's wife. Her body was discovered in a room on the 4th floor. Seems the cause of death was put down to cyanide poisoning. The person who discovered the body was a man named Peter Rivet, a hotel employee. Rivet? Peter Rivet? That's the same surname as Marie. Perhaps the most interesting part of all this is that the case was never solved. And the murderer never caught. That's all I have on it for now. Did you find any dirt on anything that happened 25 years ago? 25 years ago? Yeah, that mysterious order sheet I received read. Item, locate the Scarlet Star, which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. No, I didn't find anything on that, but I'll start searching. I'll let you know as soon as something pops up. Something cops up. I'll be waiting. Bye, Rachel. Nice chat. So the murder 13 years ago took place on the 4th floor of this building. And the person who discovered the body was an employee of the hotel. Sounds too convenient. But could it have been Marie's late husband? Well, apparently Marie's brother also worked there, so it could have also been her brother. And her brother also died. Theory. The real reason the 4th floor is closed off is because it's haunted. It's gonna pull a trace memory, and there's gonna be a ghost there. And then we'll go on a journey with this ghost and help them discover what regrets they have and help them move on. Supernatural. Noir. Something Dylan said has got me thinking too. Maybe Marie is hiding something. If she is, I need to know exactly what that is. Theory, it's Kyle's boyfriend! Kyle's boyfriend is just hiding out on the 4th floor. He was the one who left the note. The order sheet. That's like, meet me on the 4th floor. I mean, like, he did say that the voice sounded like he didn't recognize it, but, you know, whatever. Maybe his voice dropped, like, again, in his 30s. Oh. I mistook this as bacon. But honestly, I've I've read Hotel Dusk fan fiction before. I just want Kyle to get together with his ex, okay? I want him to get back together. What is it, Mr. Hyde? I think I know something about the bugging device we discussed. Probably a good idea if we talked about it. Of course, please, come in. I'm gonna get on her good side. We're gonna ask her about the deets. Oh, this is the interrogation music. Marie, I found out that the device you spotted is part of Rex's handiwork. Just as I suspected. To make matters worse, this wasn't the only one he'd planted. There's another device in Lucky's cafe near the seat you usually sit at. Oh my. Why would he do something like that? What possible reason could he have? Marie, I need you to be absolutely honest with me. If you can think of a reason why he'd be after you, you have to let me know. Just what are you implying, Mr. Hyde? That I'm some sort of liar? I just need to be sure. Do you have any idea? Can you think of why he'd target you like this? I don't know why you insist on asking me the same thing over and over. Asking me the same thing over and over. I have no idea. I'm asking because I want you to tell me the truth. Mr. Hyde? Someone told me that you and your late husband weren't on the best of terms. Who? I think you're hiding something, Marie, and I think it's time you came clean. I had an interesting chat with Rex last night. You were talking with him? Yeah. I tried to get him to stop pestering you and leave. Did you succeed? Source, I made it the fuck up. I'm bluffing. But your reaction just gave me the answer. Not quite, but he told me some really interesting bits of information. Actually, he warned me about getting tied up in your business. What on earth did he mean by that? He seems to be convinced that you're perpetrating some kind of insurance fraud. Fraud? Source, crack pipe. I got high as fuck. And then I saw the future. And I saw everything. I saw the truth. So tell me, did you know that he works as an insurance claims investigator? Mr. Hyde, And if you did know, why the hell didn't you mention it earlier? It would have saved a lot of time and trouble. Marie, is there any truth in what Rex told me? Well, is there? Save, 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 save. Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Damn it. Look me in the eyes when I'm speaking to you. Mr. Hyde, please. Tell me what that awful man said to you. Let me be clear. I don't trust the guy, and sure as hell don't believe his story entirely. But I need to get a better idea of the facts from your perspective. I need to know more about when your husband and brother died. Mr. Hyde, please. I'm not trying to commit fraud. Rex told me all about you, Marie. He told me how 13 years ago, after your brother died in the accident, you became the sole beneficiary of the insurance policy payout. It seems the insurance company started getting suspicious from that point. That's a total lie. Marie. You gotta put pressure on her, but not too much. I don't think you're telling me the truth. Ah, that was the wrong one. It's alright, we have a save state from earlier. If you tell me the whole story, maybe I will. I'll ask you again. Rex told me, okay. Time for the little boop 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 boop. Is Rex making this all up? Of course he is. Do you mean to say that you take his version of events over mine, Mr. Hyde? He's employed by those companies purely to discredit claims and void payments. I can just imagine all the horrible things he's saying about me. I'm not like that. I was already dragged through all of this 13 years ago. Yeah, I don't really trust insurance companies. Honestly, it's okay. Insurance fraud, get that money, girl. Get that money. Kill those people. Just kidding. I don't support murder, but like, insurance company don't have your best interest in mind. So, like, take their money. I wonder if this clip will be used against me, like, in the future when, like, I don't know, when I'm, like, old and shit like that, and I get insurance payouts, and then they're like, look, this is what Fronge said 40 years ago. They support insurance fraud. God damn it. Yeah, fuck insurance companies. Like, take their money. Are you trying to commit insurance fraud? Why would I even consider doing that? Is that the kind of person you think I am? Marie. No, but... If you don't start giving me absolute facts, what choice will I be left with? Naturally, I want you to believe me, Mr. Hyde. And I'd like to tell you everything, but part of it is very difficult for me. This already happened 13 years ago? 13 years ago, my brother, Mike Porter, died in a car accident. Mike Porter. Okay, so the employee at the hotel was her husband, Peter Rivet. Oh, because she took on his last name. Her last name was not Rivet, originally. The brakes in his car failed, and he plunged off of a cliff. After he died, I was truly alone. He was the closest person I had to a parent. The only other person who took care of me like he did was Peter. On the morning of Mike's funeral, Peter gave me an envelope he got from Mike. Inside, I found details of an insurance premium Mike had taken out prior to his death. I was the sole beneficiary of this, but it was a small comfort for losing my brother. Peter told me that Mike wanted nothing more than for me to be happy and secure, and had made provisions that would enable me to live alone without having to worry. The ring you kindly found for me was a present from my beloved Mike. I see. The company that held Mike's policy began to pay out the premium, but before long they stopped making the payments. Despite the policy investigation concluding that his death was accidental, the insurance company believed otherwise and began their own investigation. Yeah, fuck insurance companies, I'm late. It's alright. It doesn't matter if you say fuck late or fuck early. Fuck them all the same. Mr. Hyde, can you imagine the hardships I had to endure to claim Mike's money? To claim what was rightfully mine? Did they send someone to keep tabs on you then too? Yes, they did. But no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't find any proof that the car crash was anything other than an accident. Eventually, I received the entire payment. Of course, there will still be plenty of people who doubted me, but I just had to endure it. During that trying time, it was only Mike's friend, Peter, who stood by me. And after the insurance had been paid out in full, Peter and I got married. Huh. This relationship between her and Peter sounds kind of weird, because it's like her brother was like a parent to her, so I assume her brother was like older than her. But I don't know by how much. And then Peter was like also a kind of a guardian figure to her. And then they got married. I don't know, though. That sounds kind of creepy, man. So that's how it happened. I want nothing more than to forget that terrible time. But eventually, when I feel I finally put it all behind me, that happens. Or, well, I'm not even fucking reading it correctly. But even though I feel like I put it all behind me, this happens. I can assure you, Mr. Hyde, fraud is something I would never, ever consider. You have to believe me. Don't listen to that rat, Rex Foster. I need water. Marie. You have to make me believe. It just doesn't add up. How could two people close to you die in near identical ways? Well, because car crashes are one of the most... have the highest rates of death. Right? Don't a lot of people die from car crashes? Isn't like one of the most common causes of death in like America? It's not the most, but let me see. Google. We live in a time where I could just look up the answer. Let's see. Yeah, oh, 5th in the world. Let me see. That sounds about right. So it says motor vehicle injuries are the leading cause of preventable death in the world, accounting for nearly 1.3 million deaths. So this is preventable deaths, as opposed to like just diseases that can't easily be prevented. Yeah, there's traffic collision here. Yeah, apparently, so road incidents are the top cause of death in the world that isn't a disease. Then after that is suicide. And then homicide. See, moreover, they both left you substantial sums of money. But that's how it happened. They were both victims of similar accidents, and both cared for me enough to take out insurance policies that would ensure my security. Yeah, like, that's not strange. You had a brother, an older brother, and then you had a husband, and then you just happened to take out life insurance policies. Is that so weird? Like, and then they got caught in a car crash? They loved me and didn't want me to suffer, even after they had gone. Just like my brother, Peter. Just like my brother, Peter also took out his policy without telling me. I honestly had no idea I would receive a further payout after Peter died. What could be so difficult for you? If I tell you, will you hear me out? I wouldn't ask if I had no intention of listening. If there's something you've been holding back, now's the right time to let me know. There is something. As I suspected, time to talk. Yes, you're right. Half a year ago, after Peter had lost his life and the police called me, naturally I cried and cried, but deep down, part of me felt like I had been released. The only rational explanation was that I was feeling pleased to be apart from Peter. That is difficult to tell someone. That is difficult. Because I imagine they didn't have a good relationship. So, you know, when the other person gets caught in an accident, deep down you would feel relieved that you wouldn't have to be in an abusive relationship anymore. How did you find out about Peter's policy? It was after Peter died and I moved in here. I was going through his stuff and came across the policy information documents. When I read the details, it all became clear and I froze. Peter had done exactly what Mike had done before him and taken out a policy in secret. Mr. Hyde, after Mike died 13 years ago, I was left to fend for myself. That is, until Peter started looking after me. We wed after the insurance money from Mike's policy was paid out, but I was still unsettled. Did he really love me? Or did he have another motive for marrying me? After all, I had just been awarded a very substantial amount of money. It was on my mind all the time, from the moment we moved in together until we died. Until he died. Did I say until we died? After we got married, Peter began to use Mike's money to fund a business venture. At first it went well, but as time went on, things took a turn for the worst. We started arguing about money a lot of the time. Each time we had an argument, I felt myself drifting away from him one step at a time. If I'd known from the start that he had his eye on the money Mike left me, I would have distanced myself from him more. It would have been an easy decision. I would have realized that this was not the kind of person I needed in my life. The most ironic part of this whole story is, before I could discuss this with Peter, I literally cannot read one sentence of this without, like, stumbling over my words. He was gone. The brakes failed while he was driving, and his car plunged off a cliff. It was virtually identical to what befell my brother, Mike. They had one thing in common. They both decided to take out secret insurance policies, and they both named me as the person to receive the money in the event of their deaths. That's why I'm being investigated for fraud. I've told them time and time again, I've done absolutely nothing wrong. So you say. I've still got one more thing I want to ask you, Marie. It's all good, Fronge. Thank you, Opalite. My tongue just feels like a big giant worm in my mouth. It's about the incident that happened in the hotel 13 years ago. Why'd you pretend you didn't know about it when we spoke yesterday? Especially seeing as your own husband, Peter Rivet, was the one who discovered the body of the murdered individual. Mr. Hyde! It's true. He was the person who discovered the body on the 4th floor. But he wasn't alone. Mike was there with him. They discovered the body together. I'm sorry I lied to you about this yesterday, Mr. Hyde. I just wasn't ready to talk about this subject. So what happened? After discovering the body, Mike wasn't the same. He began to act strangely. The next thing I knew, he had died in a car accident. I strongly believe that, had he never made that discovery, he'd still be alive today. Mr. Hyde? Now you know pretty much all there is to know about my past. Please don't make me go through all this again. Marie. Oh, I think that's like the first time we've seen that animation where she like puts her hands in front of her. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'm tougher than I look. Why do I have the feeling I've heard that somewhere before? Right. It was after Dad died and we had moved to New York. My mom said exactly the same thing to me. Try not to spend too much time thinking about it. Remember, we've only got a few more days in this building. If you find you need to get anything off your chest, give me a call. You'll listen to what I have to say? Yeah, sure, if you need to talk to someone. Mr. Hyde, I might just fall for you. Marie, I know this is tough, but can I ask you one more thing? Did either Peter or Mike ever have a conversation with you that mentioned Scarlet Star? Scarlet Star? Well, they mentioned the word star, I think. I see. If I recalled correctly, it was while they were working. I distinctly remember that word being mentioned. My brother and husband used the word along with others working in the hotel. Do you remember what kind of meaning it had? It was a sort of secret code linked to the closing down party. What kind of party was it? Sorry, but that's something I can't help you with. That's all I can remember. Okay, no problem. Okay, so we at least know that it was related to like a party or something. Anyway, I gotta go. Of course. Poor Marie. Marie's husband and brother both seemed to be connected to the incident 13 years ago. Also, the word star that was used by hotel staff then has some significance. Maybe that mysterious order sheet comes from someone connected to the hotel too. I can't figure out who sent it yet, but I can send back a response. I reach into the envelope and take out the piece of paper inside. I now have an empty envelope. Okay. Well, yeah, poor Marie. Like, her brother died. She was in an abusive relation. She was used by her husband. Her husband died. And now the insurance companies are like, nope, you're all alone, but we're not going to give you money because We don't want to give you money because we like money. We like keeping money, not paying out money. Right, to reply, I'm gonna need a penny. Don't have one on me, though. I better head back to my room and see what I can dig out. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't suppose there are any pennies in here. No, we broke it. Maybe in the pinky bank? Oh god, the music is so good. I'm pretty sure there's some change inside. I need to get the money in my pinky bank, but I'd prefer not to have to break it. How do we get the money then? Order sheet, quarters. Can we open it up? No. Maybe we can ask for change from the cafe. We do have a few bucks. I wonder if we can play that game that we got. Wait. We got this? Can we play this game? Oh, can the screwdriver do anything? We can try that before we head down to the cafe. See how that works. Oh, there is a mini game here. About Pinky Rabbit Land. Collect the carrots on the rope and ferry them safely to the ground while dodging the ninjas' attacks. Wait, why are there ninjas in this world? Additional carrots won't appear until the one you're carrying has reached the ground. Be careful. 3 hits and it's game over. How do I don't know how to play this. I think it requires controller support. 1 second. Control config. This sure feels like one of these old games, huh? Ah! No! Obama. Hello, Obama. I beat Obama boss fight. Hello, welcome on in. How you doing? Shit. This is weird because the controls are like reversed because like left and right go up and down. Because this is like a sideways DS. Ah! 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 We died! No, we didn't die yet. Is there a goal? Is there a goal? Or is it just the goal to, like, get the highest amount that you can? Okay, here, kill me. Okay, that was a fun little mini game. I wonder if there's like a secret if you like get a high score. Like a very high score. Okay, let's try the screwdriver on the pinky bank. Oh, wrong button. Pinky bank, give me what I want. Give me what I want. Yeah, give me what I want. Okay, looks like that isn't it. Okay, let's try the cafe. Maybe we can ask our neighbors for... Wait, maybe there's something in the suitcase? My wallet? No? Okay. I like his socks. He folds them neatly. Okay, nothing here. I love how pixelated the DS graphics are. Okay, Sydney, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your change. No, there is something you can help me with. What? Hey, Claire. Okay, there's gotta be somewhere else. Somewhere else I gotta be. Jukebox? No. Let me look it up. Claire does have a nice smile. She's just she's a ray of sunshine. She's very cute. Let me see. Last window, Penny. Oh, okay, so you are supposed to put something in the Pinky Rabbit thing, but it's an item that you haven't gotten yet. You have to search. I don't get how you're supposed to figure this out unless people know exactly which item to put in the Pinky Bank. Because you can use coins to open up piggy banks, right? Like, piggy banks have like that little slot that you put something in. And usually you can use a coin to open up that slot. Right? But apparently, we have to use a ruler. This! How are you supposed to figure that out? You don't use a ruler, you use a coin. That's why I thought you used the quarters. It's moments like this that like make me wish the game wasn't so obtuse. In some ways, because there are moments like this in Hotel Dusk when I first played it. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? How am I supposed to figure that out? Sure hope this works. Like, what is this? Oh, I guess it's like you have to catch. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? This feels inappropriate. Oh, fuck. Oh. Is this how people got stuff out of piggy banks? Is this how you get stuff out of piggy banks? Anyone who's older? I guess I'm just asking about Cabal. Like, there are some people who are a little bit older, but, I mean, like, would be alive in around this time. That's what I thought we were gonna do with the screwdriver, TBH. Oh, like put it through the back and like try to get to the coins from the inside? I've never opened up a piggy bank like this. That is... I don't know shit, man. I'm pretty sure I got all the coins out. You didn't have a lot of coins in there, did you, Kyle? Okay, let's put the coin in the envelope. This was in my pinky bank. Why is there a little... Why are there ellipses in between my and my? This is in my pinky bank. Oh wait, I wasn't gonna use it, I was gonna combine it. Piggy banks either have a cork in the stomach or had to be broken to get the coins. Oh, okay. I used piggy banks that had corks. So I guess there are some types that just don't have a way to get it out other than the slot or breaking it. Okay, so we got this. Now we just need to go up to the 4th floor. But why would you break your piggy bank if you loved it so much? Okay. Do we need to go to Dylan's room? Yeah, maybe we actually need to go to Dylan's room first, because he's not up here. He was supposed to help us get through. Or he is supposed to help us get through. Is this Dylan's? Okay, so... Not sure what we're supposed to do after this. It's still 11 a.m., so we do have some time before we need to meet up with Dylan. It makes it easier to save up. If you have no way to retrieve the money, you develop an attachment to the bank itself, which makes it harder to break it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, you're like, okay, I gotta save up. I can't take the little coins out. I can't take stuff out of there because I don't want to break the piggy bank yet. That makes sense. Okay, there are people here, but... Not sure what we're supposed to... Well, I think what they said for room 404, put it in the mailbox. I think that was it. Like, don't put it in the room 404, but put it in the mailbox for room 404. I just need to leave in the 404 mailbox. Okay. Hence why banks are often cute. Oh, I am learning a lot today. So that's why piggy banks are cute, because you want to keep your little cute piggy bank. You don't want to break it. The slots on the mailboxes have been sealed shut with tape. I need to put the response into this mailbox. Come on. We're gonna break the tape, aren't we? And then we're gonna need to find more tape to cover it up with. I love the little envelope going in. Okay. Just put it in. Right, that's that sorted. Now to sit it out and wait for a reply to arrive about the Scarlet Star and the reward. It's like, are you really going to kill Coinkers McGee for a 2 liter of Mountain Dew and a bag of chips? Yeah. It's like, don't kill me! It's not worth it! Don't kill me! Unless you're a violent child and would happily kill your Coinkers McGee. After I reach my room, I slump onto the sofa and mull over the order sheet. Hotel Cape West closed down 13 years ago, and there was a party before the closure, during which time a murder took place. The staff at the hotel had a secret code, STAR, that they used. What connection can this all have to the order sheet? 4 o'clock already. Suppose I'd better get going. Won't want to keep Dylan waiting. For a little date. Yeah, we better save. We haven't saved actually in-game for a bit. Alright, before we head up to Dylan, I am going to go pee real quick. Feel free to take a little break yourselves. I'll be a few minutes. And then we can go up and I think this might be the conclusion of the chapter, but who knows. Alright, BRB! Thank you! whoa, I'm back! I hope y'all had a nice break too. Alright, let's get back and see what Dylan's doing. Dylan. Thank you for the welcome back! Thank you! Let's go and see what's going on here. Thank you for the head pad! Look at him, just hanging out. Dylan! Hello, Mr. Hyde. I've been waiting for you. Well, I'm here now. Let's get the show on the road. You're on your own, I'm afraid. I'm not going in. You'll have to go in on your own. I thought we agreed you'd show me around in there? That's what you said earlier. No, I never said that. Maybe you weren't listening to me. Bro! I said that I'd let you in, not give you a guided tour. So you'll let me in. Yeah, I said I'd tell you how to get through the fire door. Got it. And if you know how to get through the door without setting off the alarm, you'll never have to deal with Mrs. Patrice getting upset if you go in there. Music to my ears. The first thing you need to do is disable the alarm. It's really simple. All you need to do is turn off the switches on the control panel. Sounds simple enough, and I've used the panel before. Right, I nearly forgot about that. Let's move on to the next part. You'll need to disable another panel before you can get the door open. Yeah, you promised, you schmuck. At least he's telling us how to, like, get past the alarm system and stuff. There's another one? There's a lever in a box to the right of the door. If this is turned off, you'll be able to open the door. Do you follow? Yeah, I think I've got it. Also, please bear in mind that the knob on the reverse of the door is broken, so make sure you don't get stuck in there, because you won't be able to get back out. Great. Oh no, we're gonna get stuck in there, aren't we? That's gonna come into play, isn't it? We won't be able to get out of the fourth floor. There's a toolbox next to the door. If you look inside, you'll find a doorstep. Once you've got the door open, I recommend using that to prevent it closing on you. That should be all you need to avoid getting trapped in there. I'll make a point of remembering it. I'll be in the hallway of the floor below, making sure that nobody tries to come up here. Good plan. Then, once 30 minutes have passed, I'll come and get you. I'll reset the lever you disabled afterwards and reactivate the alarm. Sounds like a solid plan. One last thing, try not to make any noise while you're in there. It just draws attention. You wouldn't want Mrs. Patrice to come looking for you. You got that right. I like how they're both on the same page here. They're like, yeah, you got that right. You go, guy. You go, bro. Okay, I'll leave you to it. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we got to turn this off. Do we have to do this again? Oh, God. Thank goodness we didn't have to do the mini game again. He remembered how to do it, the little schmuck. Okay, so we need to pull the lever. Alright, we gotta figure out how to do this. Right, so Dylan said you need to pull the lever inside the box. Let's see here. Huh? There's a screw in this corner. Oh, we have a screwdriver. We can unscrew it. No! Kyle, you're so fucking stupid. Mr. Hyde, what are you playing at? Didn't I ask you not to make any loud noises? Yeah, sorry about that. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. No! No! Oh, God. Hey, quit making that racket. Frank too? No, they're all coming up here! Hey, excuse me, how long do I have to put up with this terrible noise? I love the game overs because we're just like fucked. Game over. In the game overs, we're always fucked. Should have been more careful. Well, it's, Mr. Hyde. Me? Oh, she's angry at us. That was the noise that we made. Oh, she's making us move out early. To be fair, Dylan did warn me that this could happen. How could I be so careless? Okay, so we don't unscrew the thing. We just kind of let it hang and then we pull down the lever. And I think that should be good enough. The end. Our second game over. He looks so sad. Poor Kyle. I'm so sorry you're a stupid fuck. That you didn't think to hold the thing. Okay, so it starts us off after we switched it off. Did a B&E and all the people bitched about was noise. Yeah, they're like, what's that noise? Like, well, nobody cares about us going on the 4th floor. But, Miss Patrice, like, kicked us out. No! No, 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 no. Fuck. I need to make it... Okay, at least I have it configured to skip through now. So, let's make a save state before we start doing that, and then we'll do it. Because apparently I don't know how to frickin' do it. Because it keeps turning, and then I'm afraid that's gonna pull out. When you don't want to pull out. Just a tiny fart this time. I'm so sorry, Kyle. That was my fault this time. Okay. Save state. Yeah, abbreviated caught in the act pants shitting. Abbreviated this time because we could skip through it. Why does that keep happening? He looks so done. Do we need to do something else? Yeah, Kyle's just like done. Okay. How do we do this? Last window, fire alarm. Oh, we have to hold the glass? Apparently we have to hold it manually. How the fuck do you do that? How do you hold the glass? Oh. So, this requires a similar trick to the last time that we flipped the switches. We have to hold the glass with one hand and then flip the lever with another. Or something. But that comes after we unscrew the thing. Like, we have to, like, hold... Okay, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. No! No! What? I don't know what that was, but I guess it didn't drop on the floor. Okay, at least it wasn't as much of a pain in the ass as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, let's go in. Well, actually, I think we need to get the doorstop first, so we don't get locked out. That might be another game over. I kind of want to see the game over where we get locked out, but also we've seen a lot of game overs already, so... Why are we knocking? Ooh, the hotel. So this is the 4th floor. Seems what I heard was right. It's still just like a hotel up here. Okay, time to have a look around. Okay, let's... Huh, interesting music. Okay, so... So we don't get locked out. Looking good. We can just open the doors. Oh, that one's locked. Maybe some of the doors aren't locked. Imagine if all the doors were locked. That would kind of suck. We went through all the trouble of being up here. I feel like 404 is the door that's going to be open. Because the guy had us put something in the 404 mailbox. So I'm going to avoid going in 404. Because that's where they want us to go. And I want to explore everything. I can't take the easy way. Oh, he looks so sad! Are there any rooms left that I haven't checked? Yeah, 404. Huh? This room seems to be unlocked. Knew it! I knew it would be that room. Because I'm big brain. Big brain Fronge. Damn. Looks old. There's a distinctly moist smell in here. Oh, moist. So the hotel rooms have been left like this for all these years. There are footsteps. So someone went here. I can barely tell which parts are dirt and which parts are stripes. Yeah, probably very dirty. There's a wash basin in the corner of the room. There are cupboards underneath, but I can't open them. They're broken. My face is hidden behind all the dirt on this mirror, and I think it might be an improvement? Bro! Kyle just made a dig at himself. He was like, the dirty mirror makes him look better. Oh, don't say that. You're fine as you are. Bro. Some parts look too damaged to read. They're really old newspapers. The desk in this room is relatively small. It's also discolored and a little bit unstable. Some pieces of paper are scattered around the desk. What's this? Looks like an old card of some sort, but it's hard to tell because of all the dust. Oh, there's a little star in the corner! I can just about make out a star symbol underneath the layer of dust. It's also got the Hotel Cape West written on it. What kind of card is this? I can't make out the letters clearly enough. Oh no, is this a blow? I'm gonna have to get rid of all this dust. Do we gotta blow? Do we gotta blow? Okay. Warning, I'm gonna blow into your guys' ear. Here we go! Wow! I'm a little bit lightheaded. Oh. The writing on the previously dust-covered card reads, "We would like to thank you for your patronage of Hotel Cape West over the years, and in an attempt to show our gratitude, hereby invite you to attend a final party to mark the official closure. If you are able to afford the time, we would look forward to your attendance on December 10th, 1967. Hotel Cape West, manager, Michael McGrath." The party on the night of December 10th, 1967, that left Kathy, the wife of the manager, dead. I put the old invitation into my pocket. Oh, it's been 30 minutes already? Mr. Hyde, we're almost out of time. You should come out soon. Time's up already? Just about. The longer you stay in there, the more likely we are to get caught by Mrs. Patrice. You better come out right away. Yeah, I get the message. That's too bad, but better cut my losses for now. Did I spend too much time? Was I supposed to get something else, or was the letter the only thing there that of interest? So how was the 4th floor? Did you find anything good in there? Unfortunately not, just a load of rooms filled with dust. Not exactly the result you were hoping for. If I tell him everything I did up there, this chat could go on for ages. Before I forget, even though you know how to get into the 4th floor now, try not to go up there when there are people around. You don't want to get found out by the other tenants, especially Mrs. Patrice. Makes sense. Okay, I have to go now. Dylan says his piece and leaves. He's got a point. Last thing I need is people prying into my business. Think I'll hold back for a bit before making a return trip. Okay, so we'll be able to go back there again, since we know how to get in there. It's just that Dylan won't be guarding us. Is everything back up to snuff? Can I turn it back on? Can we turn it back on? Kyle, are you going to be responsible and turn it back on? I guess he's not. What about turning back on the lever? Are you gonna do that, Kyle? Okay. Good old Fronge here is trying to be careful and not leave the door unprotected for anyone else to go into. And Kyle is just gonna leave it like that. Okay, Kyle. He's not gonna let me turn the alarm back on. Oh, someone's in a fight now. You damn fool! I can hear some raised voices coming down from further down the hallway. What's going on here? Or was it the old man and Tony? Looks like Tony and Frank are having a bit of a disagreement about something. Okay, let's do a little save. You're wasting your breath. I know exactly what you did. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell you're going on about. Just admit it, you half-wit. Admit what? How many times do I have to say it? I have no idea what you mean. Okay, what's going on? Tony, you want to explain what's going on here? Hide. It's nothing, just a bit of a communication problem. Is that how you'd explain it? The old fool's accusing me of being a thief. Tony! You're being accused of being a thief again? But also, you tried to steal my money. So, you're a shifty-looking guy, that's why I'm asking you about the theft. Just own up to what you did and we can put this matter behind us. How can I own up to something I didn't do? You better stop throwing those accusations around real quick. I don't care how old you are, I'll take this to the next level. This is next level shit. Tony, maybe you should calm down a little. If you start throwing your fists around, you're gonna regret it later. When he gets agitated, he soon resorts to his fists. He's simply that kind of person. I'm warning you, Gramps. See what I mean? Mr. Rayburn, I'm not trying to interfere, but you might want to take this discussion elsewhere. Shouting at each other out in the corridor is just gonna annoy the others. A good suggestion, Mr. Hyde. Tony, this is not over. We will continue this later. Frank utters his farewell and leaves. See now, old fool. Tony, mind telling me what the hell this was all about? Same old crap. People accusing you of stealing stuff? Why is he accusing you? You sure you didn't do anything to set him off? I haven't done anything. He's got his facts wrong. Not really surprising at his age. Have you got any idea why he's on the warpath? It's his tape recorder, the one he always carries around with him during his strolls. Can't say I've noticed. What's it like? One of the small ones, the kind that fits in your hand. When he's on his walkabouts, he always has it in his hand. He seems to spend a lot of time walking around and muttering stuff into that thing. Everyone in the building's seen him doing it. Oh, that sounds kinda creepy. Anyway, he started grilling me because the thing's gone missing. Why did he assume you had anything to do with it? Dunno, we only bumped into each other by accident. That's all it took to set him off, the old crank. Tony just seems to get accused of things very often. Where'd you run into each other? It was in the lobby, just after he'd come up from the basement. When was it? Not sure. Is it important? It better if you tell me. I'm pretty sure it was just after 4. I can't believe I'm being put through this again. Why do people always figure I'm to blame? Tony, so you're absolutely positive you had nothing to do with the tape recorder going missing? I tell you, man, I'm clean! Look, I gotta get out of here for a bit. Get some fresh air. Later, Hyde. Tony walks off. What's got Frank so worked up? There's something fishy about this, almost like he's hiding something. What, should we go up and ask Frank? I don't think, so I'm gonna walk up to Frank's door just so I remember what we're doing for next time. But I'm not gonna play through the conversation because I said that stream would be shorter today, but it ended up being about the same amount of time. So I'm just gonna be here. I'm just gonna be lurking outside his door. All normal like. So I'm gonna end stream here. Thank y'all for being here with me, talking to me. Once again. We stream again on Saturday. Only 2 streams this week just because I've been really tired lately and hand stuff and yeah. Thank you for the head pats! I don't know if we're gonna do 3 streams again next week or 2, or if I'm gonna take a break. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for the head pat! Cause like, work has been... Thank y'all! It's nice hanging out with y'all. It's always nice to see y'all. Also, hey, not a vampire, I hope you enjoyed your lurk! Alright, let's see who we can raid. I think there's some friends online. I remember I saw that Zyzons went live just before me. They don't usually go live around this time. Oh, it looks like Koro's streaming too. Also Cube. Stream was good, I'm glad! Yeah, Koro's live. There's a lot of friends live right now. It doesn't look like... oh, Zyzon is still streaming. Ah! It's always tough when you have a lot of friends streaming. You're like, I don't know which person to raid. Let's do Koro. Like, Koro and I overlap even less so. It's like between Koro and like Zyzon, because I normally don't get the chance to raid them. Let's see, raid. Let's raid Koro, because they raided me last time, or a few times ago, I forget when. So let's give them a little raid back. Right? Yeah, it's tough. Alright, if you have my emotes, feel free to use this raid message to say hi when we get on over there. And the second one is if you don't have my emotes for the raid message. Rest well, Doodle, thank you. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. And I will see y'all on Saturday for some Power Wash / comfy games. Power Wash is comfy, but just in case I'm not necessarily in the mood for it, I open it up because I have like a lot of comfy games that I would like to play. Like, I don't know, I just got Story of Seasons if my thumb is feeling alright for that. And stuff like that. So it'll just be a cozy day. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye! Thank y'all!